Police in Finland today followed up on the telephone threat that preceded the Pan Am crash. The trail led to the man who allegedly made the call. CBS News Pentagon correspondent David Martin reports.
That anonymous phone call to the U.S. Embassy in Helsinki, Finland, which just yesterday seemed such a promising lead, appears in the words of one U.S. official to have washed out. The caller said a bomb would be unwittingly carried aboard a Pan Am plane by a Finnish woman, and indeed a woman of Finnish descent, 26-year-old Maria Maijala, died in the crash. But she was an economic analyst living in Toronto and was returning from a company training course in London. U.S. officials say that profile makes her an unlikely pawn for a terrorist plot. The caller also identified Yasan Garadat, an Arab living in Finland, as one of the ringleaders of the plot, and said he had ties to the notorious Abu Nidal. But Finnish police have questioned Garadat, searched his home, and found nothing suspicious. One other lead which went nowhere: a passenger who boarded the plane in Frankfurt with a ticket for New York but got off in London. British police tracked him down and determined he had not left any luggage on the plane, luggage which might conceal a bomb. That virtually rules out the possibility any passenger knowingly carried a bomb on board the airplane, and the Helsinki phone call looks like nothing more than a macabre coincidence. But there is still plenty of evidence terrorists were working to blow up an airliner. In October, police in West Germany rounded up suspected Palestinian terrorists and found a radio containing plastic explosives linked to a device that would set the bomb off when a plane reached a certain altitude. Terrorists clearly have the ability to smuggle an altitude-sensitive bomb on board an airplane. But officials who just yesterday seemed certain that was what happened to Pan Am Flight 103 now are not so sure. David Martin, CBS News, the Pentagon.